All right, as you can tell, nice hot and sweaty out there with the technician. Turn this air conditioning down, be sure it's not blowing too much air on the, so you can't hear me. Out there with the technician, he came out there before, which is a good thing because he already knows a little bit of the history firsthand. He checked a few things and he still come up with the same conclusion that him and I talked last time, that it's the modem itself that's just intermittent, just acting up. Because when it's online, everything checks out. He puts his device on it, everything's fine. Now this time when he came here, it was offline, which is the first time it was offline when the technician showed up. And I told him that it was offline. It's been offline for a good 30-40 minutes. So he rushed to get his machine. He unplugged the cable from the modem, plugged it in his device, and he was able to get to the internet, check the upload speed, download speed, no problem. Plugged it back into the modem, nothing. It would not connect. He rebooted the modem. It connected, but it should have connected the first time whenever he plugged in the cable. And we did that 2 or 3 times. Sometimes it connected, sometimes it didn't. But every time he plugged it in his machine to test the coax line coming in, the speed and all, it worked 100% every time. No hiccups. Some tests he ran, it all came above the recommendation that they want their technicians to get on them tests. If the test's supposed to be 70%, he was getting like 80, 82% on whatever test. So it all pointed this time, since it was acting up when he was actually here, we swapped out the modem to the exact same modem that's in the other 5 towers that I have. And I said, I have never had any issue with them unless the power goes out. But the power came back on, they all booted up, connected, and have no issues. This is the only one, and this is the only modem of this model number that I had in any of my boxes, and it's an older one. He said, well, let's just change it out because it's pointing to the modem. So we changed it out, everything lit up, and we're going to let it run and see if that's the issue, which I'm pretty confident that that's what the issue is. So that happens. It's electronics. They can come and go anytime. Power surge can take a, and we had quite a few electrical storms in this area since I had this site up and running. So it can, taking something out on the board itself and made it weak, and whenever it runs for a while, it just cuts out, reboots, and reconnects. But this time it wouldn't reconnect every time. I would say out of 5, it reconnected maybe 3. But we're going to let this modem run, and well, it has been 4.5 hours since the repair has been done to the internet on our internet provider, our backhaul, and it has not had any hiccups whatsoever. So hopefully that was the issue. Time will tell. Everybody's on it. It's under good stress. I watched some 4K videos, and I noticed when I set up this site here and I watched 4K video, YouTube would buffer 1 or 2, maybe 3 circles before it actually plays. Since the modem has been changed out, it does not buffer at all. I go from 720, 1080, and then jump right up to 4K. Goes right to it. No buffering. It just flash a little bit, and it's in 4K. There's no buffering indication whatsoever. And I've noticed when I do speed tests here from the park itself, with the old modem, even from day one, I was getting somewhere around 125, 130 max. Even though from the backhaul to here, I was getting the maximum on them two radios. But over time, I noticed it kept dropping and dropping and dropping. And I thought my radios were going bad. Now, since this modem has been put in, I'm getting the full speed all the way over to the router that controls the speed for each client. So from the source where I got the connection at to the tower where I actually distributed out the internet, I'm not losing any of the speed at all. So I do believe probably from day one, that modem they put in there was just bad. Even though it indicated it was new, because they had to take it out of the box and take the plastic off of it, the sticky tape on it and all, on all sides. But that's the way electronics goes. Even right out of the box, I've had it where it just don't work. But I do believe that was the issue, and time will tell. I tell you what, talking about bad timing, I sat here and wrote up an email to send out to all the clients on the towers of this site that's having issues. Wrote the email up in and through WISP. Told them what's going on and appointments and whatnot, just to keep them posted of what's going on. Told WISP what sites and what customers to send it to. And soon as I was getting ready to take the mouse and put it on send, the internet drops out, because I'm actually on that network. I'm in the RV part that internet that's been going in and out, I'm actually in that one. As soon as I did that, I saw the Wi-Fi symbol turn into a globe indicating no internet. So I'm just waiting for it to come back, connected, and be able to go ahead and send that out to them, let them know what's going on. That's all I can do. So we'll see Tuesday. I hate for it to be that long, but good thing about it is, in this RV park, nobody lives here, permanently year round. It's pretty much holidays, weekends throughout the year that when they're here. So basically Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is the best time to have a technician come out and kill the internet as multiple times as they need to, because pretty much nobody's going to be here except me and maybe 3 more that pretty much comes down here. There's one that comes down here and stays here for 4 months, pretty much lives here all summer. And then you got some that will come this weekend, Friday and Saturday, and leave Sunday. They'll do that 2 or 3 weekends. And then you got some that might not show up all summer, and then next summer they'll be here 2 or 3 weeks at a time. But most of the time, I would say probably over 95% of the time, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, hardly anybody's ever here, except occasion maybe 4 of them that's going to come here and stay for weeks. But very few of them do that. Most of them are just the weekenders. Well, it's indicating that I got internet. At least the symbol come back up. I'm going to hit the send button. Let's see. It says it's connected. We hit next to send. Now it says confirm and say send.
Message has been added to the send query. Okay, good. And got 7, 5 pending, 4, 3, 6, 7, 8 pending, sending. 2 more pending, 0 pending. All 82 emails has been sent. All right, that's all I can do now. They are notified, and all I can do is sit and wait until Tuesday and see if the next technician can figure out where the issue is. Isn't life grand?